Uncles and aunts, I am the child that Uncle Jong Waiguo saved during the 1998 flood relief efforts. But Uncle Jong never came back up after saving me. After 20 years of continuous searching, I have finally found Uncle Jong's family. The home of Aunt Wong Li Jun. Disasters are heartless, but people have feelings. The debt of saving a life is immense, so I will protect Uncle Jong's family with my own actions. I hope all you uncles and aunts will bear witness for me. Assistant, let's grab the gifts and go pay them a visit. Hello, Auntie? Is anyone home?
Who is this?
Oh, you must be Aunt Wong Li Jun, right?
Wong Li, yes?
Don't mention that woman here. No one named Wong here, only Jongs. Okay, Auntie, please don't get upset. Is this Uncle Jong Waiguo's home?
Jong Waiguo. Yes, I'm looking for his wife, Wong Li Jun. Stop bringing up that Wong Li Jun. Jong Waiguo has been dead for over 20 years. Wong Li Jun is a jinx. I'm telling you, don't mention her. We chased that bad luck charm away.
Please, just stay calm. Can you tell me where Aunt Wong Li Jun went?
Where? That jinx. If it weren't for her, would my brother have died so early? She left on her own, and she even took my mom away. Let me tell you, if you're looking for that woman, tell her to bring my mom back. Don't mention her in front of me, it makes me furious.
Hey, Auntie, you shouldn't speak like that.
Speak like what?
Let's go, Auntie. Hey, Auntie. Auntie. Can you please just tell me where Aunt Wong went? Please? Let's go, Auntie, let's go ask someone else. Hey there, sir, hello. Do you know Aunt Wong Li?
Don't know her.
Oh, you don't? Okay, thank you. Thanks.
There's an auntie over there. Let's go ask her. Auntie, oh, hello there, Auntie. Hello, Auntie. May I ask if you know someone in this village named Wong Li Jun?
Are you looking for Wong Li? Who are you to her?
Oh, Auntie.
I mean no harm. Look, this is a newspaper from 1998. Back then, Uncle Jong Waiguo saved my life. Since he is no longer with us, now that I've grown up, I want to repay Uncle Jong Waiguo's family. You're the child that Waiguo saved? Yes, Auntie, that's me.
Oh, my child. How did you manage to find Li now? Li has had such a hard life.
I felt it too, because just a moment ago. Hurry up, yes. I also went to this, because my assistant found. To Wa's home, went inside her house. But I was kicked out, so I want to ask if you know what has been going on all these years. Were you kicked out by her sister-in-law? Yes, I think so.
That sister-in-law of hers is just awful. Oh my, when she was there, I also know that Luan suffered a great deal while living in that house.
Auntie.
Yes?
Can you tell me more specifically?
Child, back then, Waiguo sacrificed himself to save you, right? After he passed away, Luan was only in her 20s. When her mother-in-law heard the news, she fainted on the spot and never got back up. Afterward, her sister-in-law claimed that Waiguo was cursed to death by Luan, and that her mother-in-law's illness was caused by her. She was kicked out to live in a dilapidated shack on the back hill. How could anyone live in a house like that? It's true. While living in that broken mountain hut, the mother-in-law's illness got worse, and the doctor said she needed surgery. How could Luan have that much money? So she went to her sister-in-law's home to ask for help. Not only did they refuse to help, but they also said Waiguo was cursed to death by her and the illness was her fault. Luan had no other choice, so she went back and sold everything she could, scraping together the money for the surgery. Ever since then, she has made a living by doing sewing and mending for others.
You're right, Auntie Wong has really had such a bitter life all these years.
Indeed. Do you know how she is doing now? What her situation is currently? Later, a widower in the next village whose wife had passed away heard that Lawan's husband in our village was gone, so he sent a matchmaker to propose. At first, Lawan adamantly refused. She said she wanted to stay a widow for Waigwo for the rest of her life. But later on, that broken shack leaked so much during the rain it was unlivable. And in terms of daily life, she barely had enough to eat. Lawan really couldn't go on like that anymore. She ran to her husband Waigwo's grave, knelt down, and kowtowed 3 times. Then she took her mother-in-law with her to remarry. Auntie Wang has suffered so much all these years. So, she is married to the village next door now? That's right. Did she marry that guy named Mo Zhang in the next village?
Do you have her specific address? I'd like to go find her.
I really don't have a specific address. I heard that after she married him, Mo Zhang was okay to her at first. But Mo Yang's relatives started pointing fingers, saying she had a cursed look. After hearing that, Mo Zhang started treating Li Wan poorly, acting like she was nothing. To be honest, Li Wan really has a miserable life. Considering she had a burden with her, Mo Zhang treated her really badly. Auntie. Once I go to the next village and find Auntie Li Wan. After I find her, I will take good care of her. Given that uncle saved my life, you really must help.
Auntie, please rest assured. When I find Auntie Li Wan, I will definitely take good care of her.
Oh, okay.
Here, assistant, give these things to Auntie as a small token of my appreciation.
Oh my, why did you buy so many things?
Also, I'll have my assistant add your contact information in a moment.
If there is any news, please let me know at any time. Alright, I'll tell you if I hear anything.
Okay, Auntie, thank you, Auntie.
Uncles and aunties, hello, I am Jin Cheng. Today, I thought it would be the happiest day of my last 20+ years. Because I could fulfill my wish and repay my uncle for saving my life. But I never imagined that Auntie was living such an unhappy life. My heart feels incredibly heavy right now. I feel immense self-reproach and guilt. Next, I will mobilize all the resources I have. I will spare no effort to find Auntie's whereabouts. If any uncles and aunties watching on the screen have any clues, please tell me. I kindly ask you to help me keep an eye out. Thank you. The auntie standing behind me is the wife of my savior. I want to ask her, why hasn't she brought Uncle Zhang home after all these years? Uncles and aunties, I am the child who was saved by Uncle Zhang during the 1998 floods. But Uncle Zhang never came back up after saving me. It's been 28 years. I have finally found Uncle Zhang's family, Auntie Wang Li Wan. I can finally bring Uncle Zhang home to rest in peace. Xiao Li, you keep a good record. Let's head over. Goodbye, Auntie. Auntie, hi, hello, Auntie.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Auntie.
Ah,
I'd like to ask you something.
what is it?
Is this place called Zhongjia Village?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wonderful, that's wonderful. Ah. Ma'am.
Yes?
Look, it's about to rain and it's so cold. Why are you still planting vegetables?
Oh, I'm just taking advantage of the coming rain to turn the soil while it's easy. See, I planted all of this.
You planted all of this yourself?
Yes, what did you need?
You work so hard.
It's okay, here, take this.
Oh, ma'am, you don't need to be afraid.
Ah,
This is my relative. It's almost Qingming Festival, you know.
yes.
I brought my relative back to return to their roots.
Oh. Well,
Oh, ma'am.
yes?
Would it be convenient for me to come to your home to get something to eat and have some water? Because I'm new here and I don't know anyone.
And I haven't eaten all day.
Oh, is it inconvenient? No, it's fine, young man, it's fine. Oh my, being away from home is never easy. Come on, okay, let's go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Watch your step here, be careful.
Yes. What is your surname, ma'am?
Oh, my surname is Wong. Just call me Auntie Wong.
Okay, Auntie Wong, understood.
Thank you, thank you.
Take it slow.
Yes. Auntie.
Yes?
Is your home far from here?
Oh, not far, just up ahead.
Oh, I see.
Watch your step.
Yes, it's fine.
Young man, we're here. Auntie, you live here? Yes, I do. Come in and sit down.
Oh,
Have a seat. Thank you, Auntie. Let me have a drink of water.
go ahead. Auntie. Are you home by yourself?
Yes.
Is there anyone else living here?
Well, there's my mother-in-law.
She's lying inside. She's not in good health.
Oh,
Here, drink up, go ahead.
yes. Auntie, the water here in the village is so sweet.
It's just well water.
Yes,
I hope you don't mind it.
of course not. Why would I mind? So, your mother-in-law is sick now?
Yes.
Do you have any children?
Huh? My child hasn't been back once since graduating from college, and they haven't called either.
They haven't come back? Ever since graduation, they haven't stepped foot back in this house. Why is that?
Well, it's a long story. The child grew up without a father.
Ah,
Since they were little, people called them a fatherless child. I had to take care of my mother-in-law all by myself. I think their education suffered a bit because of it. People looked down on them at school, and when they got older, I couldn't help them like other dads help their kids. That's because their father was gone. He felt like he was just a wild child. Never staying home all day.
oh, please don't cry, ma'am.
He left, and he hasn't even called back once.
Hey, don't be too upset.
I've let my child down. I failed my child, his father, and I didn't raise him right. Thinking of this makes me feel so awful. His father passed away early. The whole burden fell on me, playing both mother and father, while also caring for his grandmother. Young man. Look at this house.
Don't cry, ma'am.
Please don't cry.
Look, who lives in a house like this nowadays? I had no other choice.
Oh my, all these years you've been raising a child and caring for an elderly person all by yourself. Life has been so hard for you. You usually just sell vegetables?
Oh,
And you've done odd jobs for others too.
I know my life is hard, and I can endure this hardship, but in my heart, I feel I've failed my child. I didn't raise him well, and my husband passed away without peace of mind. It's all my fault. I had to care for the child and the elderly one, acting as both mother and father. I didn't raise him right, and now that he's out there, I don't even know if he's dead or alive. Ma'am. And you don't even get a phone call. Actually, I don't blame him. Since he was little, he was called a fatherless wild child.
Hey, don't get so agitated.
I just miss my child. He's about your age now, but I can't see him. His father is gone.
Oh my, all these years. It hasn't been easy for you.
Well, ma'am, I'll be going now. Oh my, hey, I'll be leaving now. I'll come visit you another day. I won't eat. I'll come back to see you another time.
Young man, are you all leaving? Yes, we'll be going now.
Boss, that is Auntie Wong. Why didn't you acknowledge her? Xiao Li. You saw it too. What kind of life is she living now? I really couldn't bear to listen anymore. Seeing her like that, my heart feels torn. I feel so guilty. So guilty and ashamed. I hate myself for coming so late.
If only I could have come earlier. If I had found her sooner, she wouldn't have been alone, taking care of the grandmother and the child. Living like this, but now that we've found her home, isn't it better? The Qingming festival is almost here. We will come back tomorrow. I want Uncle Zhang to rest in peace. I want Uncle Zhang to return to his roots. And to all you uncles and aunts watching, please bear witness to this together. So, I will use everything I have to protect Uncle Zhang's home. I bow to you all. Xiao Li, let's go.
Auntie, I can never repay your kindness. Thank you, Auntie.
Auntie, I must pay you back the money. Behind me in this house live the wife and mother of the man who saved my life. I came here today to ask why, after 28 years, they haven't brought Uncle Zhang home. Uncles and aunties, please witness this with me. Xiao Li, please record the whole thing for me.
Sure.
Auntie. Auntie. Are you home? No one's here. Where could she be at this hour?
Is she out working in the vegetable field?
Let's go take a look.
The grandma isn't here either.
Grandma isn't here. Is Grandma home? Is Grandma home?
Hey, who are you looking for? Are you looking for Grandma Li Wan?
Yes. What do you need her for?
Grandma Li Wan owes my family money. I want to get some back because my grandma is sick.
Grandma is sick? You say Grandma Li Wan owes your family money? Little one, you can't just say things like that. Do you have any proof or something? No, my grandma asked me to bring this. Grandma asked you to bring this? Yes. Let me see. This child really brought it. And I owe you. Wang Li Wan. Oh my, it says here that Grandma Li Wan really did borrow 20,000 from your grandma. I see. I am a relative of Auntie Li Wan. Would it be convenient for you to take me to your house to understand the situation? I'd like to ask your grandma about it, is that okay?
Yes, it's convenient.
It's convenient, really? How do we get to your house?
It's just up ahead.
Okay. How could she owe 20,000 yuan?
Slow down. Speak.
Oh, your grandma wasn't home, so I came back with her. Oh, young man, who are you?
Hello, Auntie. I'm a distant relative of Auntie Li Wan. I happened to come by to see her today.
And I ran into your granddaughter who said, Auntie Li Wan owes your family money, so I came over to find out what's going on.
Oh, it's like this. Child, go outside and play for a while. I need to have a word with this uncle. Come in, child, come in and sit for a while. Please, sit down. Yes.
Oh, Auntie, please don't mind this. This is my savior, and I brought him back so he could return to his roots.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, you don't mind, do you?
I don't mind. This is about gratitude. He is a man of gratitude. All right.
Okay, as long as you don't mind.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine.
I heard you say Auntie Li borrowed 2,000 from you. Could you explain what happened exactly?
Yes, that's right. Last year, her husband suddenly fell ill. He needed surgery. She came to me, and all I had was my child's tuition, but I lent her 2,000 anyway. My health hasn't been good lately, so I was hoping to get some back for medicine. I feel bad asking for it, but that's the situation.
Oh, Um. Oh, I understand now. So you're saying that last year, Auntie Lee's husband needed surgery. That's why she borrowed the money from you.
Yes.
Given how tight your own life is, it shows what a kind person you are to have lent it to her.
Oh, absolutely. We used to work at the same factory. Because she has an elderly mother-in-law at home who is in poor health and often gets sick. Auntie Lee often had to go home to care for her, so she ended up getting fired.
She got fired?
Yes, and she also has a child to raise. Later, I also got fired due to my own poor health. I came back to focus on my child's schooling. It's hard to make ends meet this way.
Oh, I see, it's a struggle.
Yes, that's how it is.
Oh my, it truly isn't easy. Are you originally from around here?
Yes, I am. And Auntie Lee married into this area later, is that right?
She remarried here. Her husband is a drunkard who hits people and doesn't hold a steady job. He just drinks and gets violent. Auntie Lee is struggling with her own health, plus she has to care for her mother-in-law. It's really not easy. Is she sick again? Indeed. Even though her family life is messy, her child was unfortunate enough to fall into the river while going to school. Luckily, someone saved the kid.
What happened to the child, you say?
The child fell into the river, but thankfully a good person saved them. That's just how they've been getting by. The husband is always sick, and they are constantly in and out of the hospital. I know it's hard for her, but I really need the money back to pay for my own medical treatment.
I understand.
I see, so that's the situation.
All right. Xiao Li, please take out that cash we have. Sure thing, boss. Oh my. Please take this money, and this is the IOU Auntie Lee gave you for the loan. I've paid it off for her, so I'll just keep this note.
Child, I don't think it's appropriate for me to take your money.
Oh, there's nothing inappropriate about it.
We don't really know each other that well.
It's okay, we're relatives. We just haven't been in touch for many years. You have medical expenses now, and the children need money for school. Here, just take this money. Xiao Li, see how much cash is left. Yeah, this is all that's left. Here, Auntie, there's some more. This is a small token of kindness for you and the children. Thank you for helping Auntie Liju and her family during her most difficult time. Thank you.
No, child, I can accept the 20,000, but this extra money, Auntie cannot take your money.
Oh, please listen to me.
Auntie really cannot take your money. I accepted the 200, but I can't take this.
Auntie.
Auntie cannot take your money.
All right, I understand your kind intention, but I can't accept this. You need to focus on your medical treatment right now. Second, the costs for the children's schooling are increasing more and more. You need money for everything. Let's just do it this way. This money will be my contribution to the children's education. If it's not enough, just stay in touch with my assistant, Xiao Li. He'll leave his card for you later. Also, thank you for the help you gave to Auntie's family before. Thank you, Auntie.
Child, you've given me so much money. You've really helped me out a lot.
Oh, it's no help at all. It's just my.
Child, you've given me so much money, and I have no way to repay you right now. Thank you, child.
Auntie, don't do this. Please get up, hurry, get up now.
You're sick right now, and you're still feeling so unwell. Get up and sit down, okay? Sit down, don't get so emotional. Your body won't be able to handle the excitement.
You young people today are so full of positive energy and help others.
Hurry and sit down.
Is this such a big favor for a kind person?
It's fine, she needs this. No need, Auntie. I'm in a bit of a rush because the Qingming festival is coming up soon. I need to take Uncle Zhang back to his roots, so I won't disturb you any longer. I'll be going now.
People.
Xiao Li, leave your contact information with Auntie, give her a card. If there are any problems, let me know. To all the uncles and aunts in front of the screen. You saw what just happened. Auntie Wang Li hasn't had an easy life these past 28 years. Her mother-in-law fell ill, and she had children to take care of. When she needed money, she had to go borrow it from neighbors. It's all my fault for being late. If I could have come sooner, Mom wouldn't have had to suffer like this. Uncle Zhang, I beg of you, please rest assured. For the rest of my life, I will do everything I can to protect your family. Qingming Festival is here. I will also be early, to let you be laid to rest. Returning to one's roots. Xiao Li, let's go find the auntie and her mother-in-law. The auntie behind me is the wife of my savior. I have been looking for him for 28 years. Today, I can finally let Uncle Zhang return to his roots. Make sure you record the whole thing.
Okay.
Wow, auntie.
Ah. Auntie. Oh.
Hey,
Young man, it's you again. Why are you here again, and carrying this? That's so impolite, look.
Auntie, Qingming Festival is coming up, isn't it?
I want Uncle Zhang to return to his roots.
Return to his roots? What is this about?
Auntie, you didn't know who I was before.
Now, let me formally introduce myself.
Oh.
My name is Guo Jincheng. I was born on May 15, 1996. Remember the Great Flood back in 1998? I was swept away by the floodwaters back then. It was Uncle Zhang who saved me from the water. But after saving me, Uncle Zhang never came back up. He gave me a second life, auntie.
Oh.
I have brought Uncle Zhang home now. I want Uncle Zhang to return to his roots.
Oh child, I see. You are a blessed boy who survived against the odds. You've met good people, and you are a grateful child. But it's been 28 years, why have you only come now?
Auntie. To tell you the truth. For so many years, I have dreamed countless times of Uncle Zhang saying to me, "Child, you must help me find my family and help take care of them." I have dreamed of Uncle Zhang countless times, and I didn't know if his family was doing well or not. I have hated myself countless times, wondering why I had to fall into the water and find my uncle. Alright, child, don't cry, don't get so upset, child, don't cry, don't cry. Uncle Zhang's spirit in heaven will know you are so grateful, and he will surely be comforted. Yes. Auntie, listen to me, why did I only find Uncle Zhang's family now? When I was 5 or 6, my grandmother told me I was saved by a kind-hearted uncle. Since then, I've had this persistent obsession. I must find my savior. To repay his kindness. It wasn't until last year that I mobilized everyone in my company to help post advertisements on charity vehicles and contacted every department that could help reach Uncle Zhang's family. I started from Harbin. I searched all the way to Yunnan, over 3,700 kilometers away. Then, the uncles there told me that Uncle Zhang's family was actually in Zhejiang. So I came here to Zhejiang.
and found you all.
You've really worked so hard. You really have.
This is what I should do.
It was so hard, but I finally found you.
Oh,
I've finally found the person I can repay for saving my life. Auntie,
yes?
From now on, I will treat you like my own family.
Child, let me say one thing. You wanted to find his family, fine. But why are you carrying his urn around? It's so unlucky to carry it everywhere. What would others think?
Auntie, I'm sorry. If others say that, I don't care at all. Outside, many people ask why a boss like me would carry him around every day. Walking everywhere, going door to ask around.
Auntie, yes?
Do you know why?
Tell me.
I just feel so sad. I couldn't bear the thought of Uncle Zhang being all alone. Without a single family member, lying there in the hospital.
Oh,
So I don't care about anyone's opinion. I don't care if they look down on me or despise me. No matter what, I want to keep Uncle Zhang by my side. Wherever I am, he is there too.
oh, child, you.
I want to stay with Uncle Zhang always.
You are such a good, grateful child. You've really moved me, Auntie.
Auntie,
Yes?
I came here today to bring Uncle Zhang home. And I also brought a small token of my appreciation.
No.
No, child, you. Auntie, please, don't say anything yet. Listen to me. This is the deed to a villa I own here in Zhejiang. And here are some other assets. This bank card has 2 million in it.
That's so much.
Auntie, there's 2 million in this card. These are just some material things. I know they can never fully repay the kindness shown to me. Please, rest assured. From now on, I will treat you like my own mother.
Child.
You are my own mother.
Child, don't get so emotional. If your family has any big or small matters, or if you're ever feeling unwell, just tell me. I will definitely give my all to repay you. Child, I was actually quite confused when you first arrived, and now that you've brought so many things, let me be honest with you. I can't accept your gifts.
Auntie, you don't want my things?
It's not that.
Auntie, you must accept them. This is just a small token of my appreciation.
Child, I really cannot take your things. Please take them back. Child, get up, get up. My dear, I am not the person you are looking for. Auntie, please stop lying to me. If you have some hidden hardship, just tell me. Anything I can do, I will certainly do, okay? Young man, I am truly not lying to you. Look at all these things, I really can't take them for nothing. I really am not the person you are looking for. Let me tell you the truth. Actually, I have heard of the person you are talking about. He is from my family's hometown. When I was back home, I heard that someone went to the Northeast and saved a child, very similar to your story. It was him. What was his name again?
Auntie, isn't your husband named Zhang Weiguo? It's you I'm looking for.
My husband is not named Zhang Weiguo. My husband is Zhao Guo, same last character, but the person from my hometown is named Zhang Weiguo.
Auntie,
Back at my hometown, I heard that there was indeed such a person who saved a child and went to the Northeast. But it wasn't me. You really have the wrong person, young man.
Auntie, you're saying, Your husband isn't named Zhang Weiguo. It's true, I'm not lying to you, young man. If I were lying to you, I wouldn't be able to live with my conscience.
You say.
Your hometown. Yes, in my hometown, there is someone very much like the person you mentioned, who went to the Northeast and saved a child. Ah,
Are you sure?
I'm sure, child, I am truly sure. Don't worry, I will go back to my hometown and ask for you right away. I'll call you as soon as I find out, don't be so emotional. Okay, Auntie, then, can you please ask for me right now? Alright, don't worry, wait for me to go back. I'll ask as soon as I return and contact you once I find out. Leave your contact information with me. I'll call you right away.
That works, Auntie. This is to wish you well, Auntie.
This is just a gesture, please accept it. Please accept it, Auntie. I can see that your life hasn't been very easy.
And, thank you for helping me.
I can't take your money, young man.
You must help me find Uncle Weiguo. Once I find the address, you must contact me immediately.
Don't worry, young man. I will help you find him.
Auntie, please, I beg you.
Get up, young man, get up. I'll help you find him, okay? Get up, please.
Okay, then please help me find him.
Yes, I'll definitely help you find him.
Then I'll head back for now. Alright, alright. Oh, take it easy, young man. Xiao Li. Contact Yang Mi for me right now. Mobilize all our available resources based on the information the lady just gave us. Find Uncle Zhang Wei for me.
Understood.
Whoever finds Uncle Zhang Wei, I will give them all my houses, villas, and everything inside those cases exactly as they are. Also, I ask all the uncles and aunties here, if you have any news, please let this child know. I'm counting on you all. Aunties, I've finally found my savior's wife. After checking with the village committee and several departments, Auntie Wang Liquan is in this house right next to me. Xiaopeng, come with me. Let's go in and take a look. Drinking and playing cards. It's all ruined. What are you crying for? You're acting like someone died. You already took all that money from your ex-husband, now you want more? You're just greedy. Hey, big brother, who are you people? Who are you? Stop filming, what are you doing? Hey, brother, please, don't get worked up. Listen to me, I'm here in the village for some business. I haven't eaten lunch yet, and I was hoping to have a simple meal at your place. Is that okay? Eat? What food? No, get out. Don't call me brother. I'll pay. I'll pay for the meal, okay?
I'll give you 1,000. Fine then. Okay, sounds good.
Good, Xiaopeng, come in. Sorry to bother you.
It's fine. Sit. Yes, sit.
Okay, thank you. What are you doing? Aren't you going to go cook? Right. Brother, please, watch your tone. That's the one. Brother. I have to go out for a bit first. Let me get the money first. Sure, where's your phone? Let me scan it. Right, let me scan you. It went through. See, you got it.
Yes, good. Alright then. You two leave quickly after you finish eating. I don't keep strangers in my house. Understood. Sorry for the intrusion.
Get back here and clean up. Young man, shall I make some noodles for you? We don't have any other dishes at home.
Auntie. You go ahead and sit. I'm not hungry right now. You sit first.
Aren't you here to eat?
I wanted to ask you something. I'm here in the village on business. You sit first.
You sit, you sit.
Okay, sure. Oh, what should I call you?
My name is Wang Lijun.
Wang Lijun?
Yes.
Oh my, who is that man to you? Why is he treating you like that?
He is my husband. He spends his days out drinking and gambling, losing money. When he loses money, he comes back and hits me, saying I'm bad luck to him, like my ex-husband. I've been living like this for all these years.
Oh my. And about your ex-husband, what happened? If it's not too much to ask, would you mind telling me?
My ex-husband. Back in that flood, he saved a little child. He was swept away by the flood and never came back up. People all said he was foolish. I don't think so. In my heart, he is a great hero. My husband was a good man. Even if it happened again, he still would have done the same thing. My husband was very good to me. Ma'am. That child.
We'll definitely be grateful to you all.
Let's not talk about the past. I'll go make you some noodles.
Ma'am. You sit first, I'll wait a bit. I searched for 28 years, I finally found you, but I didn't expect you to be living like this. For 28 years, I've countless times dreamt about how Uncle Zhang's family was doing. I've fantasized about it countless times. Meeting Uncle Zhang's family. How would I tell them? How would I tell them that I am the child Uncle Zhang saved back then? Now I've met you, ma'am. And you're living like this. I really don't know, how should I tell you? That I am the child Uncle Zhang saved back then.
Young man, it's ready. Young man, sit down, the noodles will be ready right away.
Okay, ma'am.
Here, young man, the noodles are ready, eat while they're hot.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes?
how do you usually make a living?
Usually, I grow some vegetables in the field, collect some scrap metal to sell, and do some odd jobs for pocket money. Oh my. Ah.
Hey,
How many years have you been married in this village?
Over 10 years now. That's many years.
Has your husband always been like this to you?
The first few years were okay, but later he started hanging out with the bad crowd in the village, gambling and losing money, then coming back and hitting me. It's been like this for years. Oh, I finally came to see you. Young man, you haven't finished your noodles yet.
Oh my, thank heavens, I've finally found the wife of the man who saved my life. I'm going to bring her home now, right, aunts? I am the child who was saved from that flood in 1998, but Uncle Jong never came back up after saving me. It's been 28 years, and I finally found Uncle Jong's wife, Aunt Wong Liquan, but I never imagined her life was this difficult. This is the house I've prepared for Aunt Wong. I'm heading to her place now to help her escape this hardship. I also hope the uncles and aunts watching can join me in witnessing this happy moment. Let's bring Auntie home. Let's go. We've arrived. It's this house. Auntie. Hello, young man.
Why are you back again?
Oh, didn't you make me a bowl of noodles yesterday? I've caused you so much trouble.
No trouble at all, not at all.
I came in a bit of a rush. Look, I brought you a few things.
Don't be so polite. Please sit down, hurry and sit.
Yes, thank you, Auntie, thank you. No need for such courtesy. Just sit down.
Oh, you go ahead and sit. No, oh, you sit. I actually came today because there's something I'd like to ask you.
What is it, young man?
Well, if you don't mind me asking, yesterday you said, your husband saved a child back in 1998.
That's right.
And after that, your husband never came back up.
Yes. I wanted to ask, Auntie, how have you managed all these years? Would you be comfortable telling me? I can tell you. When my husband passed away in '98, I was actually pregnant with a big belly at the time. After I gave birth, my husband's sister-in-law, she said I cursed my husband to death, and my mother-in-law wasn't in good health either. She was already sick. The sister-in-law and her husband drove me and my mother-in-law to live in that dilapidated house behind the mountain.
It was so cold that winter, you have no idea. Auntie.
I was at your house yesterday, and that man was treating you so poorly. Why don't you want to leave him in this house? Even working a job would be better than your life now. Why suffer here?
You mean that man from yesterday? He wasn't like this before. He used to be very good to me and my mother-in-law.
Oh, he was?
Before, when I was at my wit's end, living in that broken house on the mountain with my mother-in-law, someone kind in the village told me about a man in the next village whose wife had passed away. He said he was still willing to accept me and my mother-in-law. Back then, my mother-in-law was ill and needed to be hospitalized for surgery. I had no money. We were living in a dilapidated house.
Old Zhao gave us 880 yuan at the time to help pay for my mother-in-law's medical treatment. And he also accepted me and my mother-in-law coming to his home. It was this house, so I brought my mother-in-law to stay in this home. It was this home.
Oh. He was very good to me all those years. Auntie, let me ask you this. If, suppose your former husband, and that child who is now grown up and living a wealthy life, if he wanted to repay you now, to give you a better life so you could enjoy your later years, if he asked you to go and live with him, would you be willing to go? No, as long as that child is doing well, that's enough. I'm just an old country woman. Why go and be a burden? When my Waigwo saved him back then, we never thought about any repayment. As long as he's doing well, my Waigwo would be comforted in heaven. Listen to me. Your husband saved that child before. It was because your husband saved him that he was given a second life. You and your husband are like his second parents. He has grown up now and has the ability. He wants to repay you and care for you. This is what he should do. Why wouldn't you go? You could have a better life with him, Auntie. No, I won't go and be a bother. As long as that child is doing well, that's enough. We don't ask for any reward.
When my husband saved him, we never thought about any reward. None at all, as long as he is doing well. Oh my, you are too kind. Young man. You asked my husband this same question yesterday, and today you're asking me the same thing again. What is it that you do? Oh, we just document real-life stories and record the heroic deeds of the past.
Oh, I see. I'll come visit you again another day.
Young man, take your things with you. I'm in the countryside, I have no use for these. Just remember me.